Hey, what's up guys? Imran here, Monster Gadgets. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you might be. Thank you so much for joining me. And as you can see, I am back in the garage and it is a beautiful day out today. It is about 60 degrees. But the reason I'm here is because my 2007 Infiniti QX56 is dead. So we're gonna go ahead and jumpstart this today. It's been sitting for, I wanna say about 3 weeks or so, because if you follow me, which by the way, if you don't, go subscribe and follow me. My daily driver is my 21 Tesla Model 3 Performance. This I used to use when I had my dog Zoe, as well as for bigger family trips and things like that. But since I've owned this, a lot has changed, so I don't use it a whole lot now. But I actually had a company reach out to me by the name of AVAPOW, where they sent me this for free in return for an honest review. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how this works and what's all inside. And we're actually gonna use that to jumpstart my truck. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can see, this is by AVAPOW Jump Starter and Power Bank. It says multi-function jump starter. Jumpstart cars up to 20 times per charge. It can serve as a power bank for USB devices, phone, tablets, digital cameras, and things like that. And gives you some other features. On the back, 12-volt jump starter, and again, up to 20 times you can go ahead and jump start a car. Gives you a little bit more details, a little bit more notes on it. This can handle up to a V8 engine as well as a diesel engine. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and go through it in a minute here. But before I do, let me just go ahead and show you my car and how it is basically dead. So I do have an alarm system on here. That's why the battery's dead, because it's been sitting for so long. But let me go ahead and show you and actually demonstrate it. And as you can see, I am turning the key and absolutely nothing, not even a crank. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, put it on charge, and that way it'll be good to go and I can actually use it to jumpstart the car. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually unbox this outside today just because it's so beautiful and nice. So let's just go ahead and see what all comes with it. Opening it up, looks like we've got a hard case. That's nice. Ooh, that's cool. It's got the information right there. AVAPOW service, email address, telephone number, US as well as in Europe. Let's see what's all inside now. Here's the actual power bank. That's nicely packed and cushioned in here. That's kind of nice. Let's take a look at that first. It looks like a pretty sturdy type of a case or plastic, you want to call it. Label in the bottom here, AVAPOW, label on top. It's got a button here. I'm assuming that's a power button. And it tells you this model number, starting voltage, peak, and everything like that in the back. It's got a flashlight here, and then it's got your USB input on the side here. Very cool. I like that flap there. And then on the side, we've got the link for the jumper cable itself. Right here. Alright, let me go ahead and put this in here. Let's take a look at the rest of the stuff. Instruction manual. Here's the actual jumper unit. This is a part that goes in there, and then it gives you a USB Type-C cable for your electronics, so you can go ahead and use that. I'm not sure if this comes with a charge or not. I can certainly plug it in and, well, let's see what happens. Yeah, actually if I press the power button, it is fully charged, so that means I can go ahead and actually put this on and test it out right now and get the car started. So before I plug it in, I'm just going to quickly check and see if there's anything I need to be mindful of. Charging AC adapter is not included, so you can get that separately, but you can also charge via USB. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and pop the trunk open. Let me bring you with me here. Not the trunk, but the hood. Alright. Now, I do have to prop this up because I don't think my hood actually stays up. Alright, so my battery's right here, the positive and the negative, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the jumper. Alright, so here's the jumper. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here. And, okay, it looks like it's active now. There's a green light blinking on here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, well, I certainly jumped when that happened. I was not expecting the alarm to go off. But as you can see, the battery, it did send the power directly to the battery. It's clicking, it's sending the power to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Let's see, so it's not starting. I'm not sure why, because the power is going to it. I'm gonna make sure my alarm is deactivated, because it might be a kill switch thing.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
The alarm might go off, just letting you know.
I'm just staying back away.
Okay, I did readjust that. Now the car is beeping inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to start it now.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
So, without reading the instruction booklet, let me kind of get away from here. Alright, so I think I know what happened. Without reading the instruction booklet, the jumper was activated, I could hear the clicks, but by the time I went to go start it, the clicks had already stopped. So I think once I reconnected it, the click started again, and it was able to pick up. As you guys can see, it did jumpstart the car flawlessly, and it worked really well. So I know on the battery itself, it did go from 4 bars to 2 bars as I was doing that. So I'm not sure how it would go for 20 charges, but again, still out of the box, so it wasn't fully charged, even though the light said it was. So I can't really test that out because I don't have 20 cars to actually jump, but at least this one, as it came charged in the box, was able to start my truck, which is a 5.6 liter V8. So you guys saw it firsthand. Just based off of that, I would say it's worth it. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below if you guys want to go check it out yourself. But that was the primary reason I wanted to test this out. As I mentioned, it does have a flashlight. You can also charge your electronics to it as well. But the main purpose for me is being able to jumpstart the car. So it's good to have if you have an ICE car. ICE meaning internal combustion engine car. You can certainly charge that, put it in the car. That way if you ever need it, you've got it on hand and you're able to use it. Alright, so once you got the car started, just to let you guys know, if this is the first time you're jumping a car, let it run for a while. That way it gives an opportunity for the alternator to charge the battery back up. For a car this size, I would say probably about 20 minutes or so, and you should be okay. If you can actually drive, that'll be better because it'll charge faster. But if you want to let it run, if you can't do that and you want to just let it sit there and run, you can do that as well. So looking at the actual functionality of this, as I mentioned, it does have a light on this side as well as the USB, USB 2, and USB Type-C right in here. If you long press the button on top here, you'll see the light come on. And then once that's in light mode, you press it again. It does a blinking SOS. And then if you press it again, it does a strobe. So this light, if I put it in the dark here, you guys can see this is outside with the garage open. It's pretty bright, and I can't imagine what it would be like at night. Definitely a lot brighter at night. But you press that again, and it shuts it off. So the power here, it did have 4 bars before I started the car. Now it's got 1 bar left. So again, as far as 20 charges, I can't test that, but it did come charged. Now there's probably a couple different things. Number one, either it wasn't fully charged, but the bars itself showed it, or it truly did use that much power to start my truck, and now it's got 1 bar left of power. So I'm definitely gonna go plug this in so it can go ahead and charge, and if I ever need it again, it'll be good to go. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.